What bothers INFJs in relationships? INFJs are known for their deep empathy and desire for meaningful connections. But there are certain things that can really bother them, things they'll often keep to themselves to avoid conflict. Curious what those are? Let's get into it. Surface-level conversations. INFJs crave depth. Small talk about the weather or weekend plans might be tolerable, but in a romantic relationship, they need meaningful discussions about life, values, dreams, and emotions. Shallow conversations leave them feeling disconnected and emotionally starved. They might smile and nod, but inside they're longing for a partner who sees beneath the surface, being rushed to open up. While INFJs are natural listeners, opening up about their own emotions isn't easy for them. They need time to trust and feel safe. When a partner pressures them to just say how they feel, it creates stress and pushes them further inward. Patience is key. INFJs appreciate when someone gives them the space to open up on their terms. Disregard for emotional nuance. INFJs are highly intuitive and pick up on subtle emotional cues. They notice when something's off, even if you insist everything is fine. When their partner dismisses these perceptions or calls them overly sensitive, it hurts. INFJs value emotional honesty and need a partner who respects their intuition rather than brushing it off. Inconsistency. Say what you mean what you say. INFJs struggle with partners who are hot and cold. One day close, the next distant. This inconsistency creates emotional turbulence for them. They need steady, predictable emotional support to feel secure in a relationship. Overstimulating social environments. A surprise party or constant social outings. Not ideal. While INFJs can be friendly, they recharge through solitude. Being dragged to loud, crowded events can drain them quickly. They might go along to please their partner, but inside they're wishing for a quiet evening together instead. Lack of purpose in the relationship. INFJs don't date just to date. If the relationship feels aimless or shallow, they'll quietly drift away. They seek meaningful connections with long-term potential. If they sense their partner isn't on the same page, it creates a disconnect that's hard to ignore. Criticism without compassion. INFJs are their own harshest critics. When criticism from a partner lacks kindness, it cuts deep. They value gentle honesty, feedback delivered with empathy, not bluntness. Harsh words stick with them longer than you might expect, even if they don't show it. Feeling unappreciated. INFJs often go out of their way to make their partner feel loved, through thoughtful gestures, emotional support, and acts of kindness. But when those efforts are taken for granted, it quietly hurts them. A simple thank you can mean the world. Dishonesty and hidden agendas. Truth matters a lot. INFJs have a strong sense of integrity and can usually sense when something's being withheld. Lies, even small ones, can shatter their trust. They'd rather hear an uncomfortable truth than be misled. Honesty to them is non-negotiable. Emotional distance. INFJs thrive on emotional connection. If their partner becomes emotionally distant or detached, it leaves them feeling isolated. They don't need constant attention, but they do need to feel emotionally close. If that connection fades, they'll quietly question the relationship's foundation. So, which of these surprised you the most? If you're an INFJ, let us know in the comments. What do you secretly hate in relationships but rarely mention? And if you're dating an INFJ, hopefully, this gave you some insight into their inner world.